Forget about it. How you doing?
Oh, nah. It's Titus, all right? It is not Titus.
Fuck the Yankees!
Let's do a stream where I drink so much caffeine that I have a heart attack live on stream and die. This is absurd.
Oh shit, he's climbing up the wall!
It's like the sky is melting.
Like, this game wouldn't be bad if the controls weren't like an absolute abomination.
Family, 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 family. I don't have enough time to process information on here, dude. I gotta talk, I gotta play games, I gotta look handsome. I got a lot on my shoulders, dude. Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, y'all? Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. We, right there. I don't think so, no. How we doing, y'all?
Loggemin_ returns just subscribed. 8 fucking months.
Log. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. And finally, your name is returned. Let's see who's first today. Holy cow was first.
Hey, yo!
Sorry we were a little late. We were eating the lettuce diarrhea. Takashi, how we feeling? Fluency. We did one screen in 3 hours yesterday. Let's see if we can shoot for no screens today.
Hey, yo!
Lewis, how we doing? Pickled, how we doing, baby? Yes, Log is back to his original name. It's crazy that you have to wait 60 days. Ain't nothing better than fucking Baja Blast, dude. Shit is so good, makes you want to Baja Blast your brains out, right? 10 days in a row, let's go. Janelli Beans, welcome. You don't like Baja Blast? Prone, see, this is Baja Blast Zero. That's exactly what it is. So, all the things I got from Taco Bell had no lettuce on it. That's the trick. Grave Flower, how we doing? Lurk Extraordinaire. How was everybody's day today, man? How was everybody's night last night? So, yesterday, we finished with
Loggemin_ returns cheered. X21.
5 stream streak. Let's go.
Hey, yo!
Proency has officially become a full-fledged family member, dude. 5 streams in a row. Richard, how we doing? Yeah, so we ended with GeoGuessr. Dude, yesterday went off the fucking rails. You waiting for that Final Fantasy? What is... Oh, the 15 in a row? Yesterday went off the rails, dude, with the fucking the time guesser. I looked at the time and it was almost 9 p.m. and I was like, holy shit, I need to go to bed in like 40 minutes. So, I don't know where E2275 is, But if he finds out that we played Time Guesser without him, he's gonna be pissed. What the hell is Scrandle? Yo, there's no way. We played this game for fucking 21 hours already. How long is a normal playthrough of this game? Hold on. Final Fantasy Tactics usually takes about 30 on howlongtobeat.com, whatever that website is. It says it usually says it takes the main story 39 hours. The main story inside about 55. Full completion is 94. We are 21 hours and we just started chapter 2. That's not a good sign, dude. Scrandle? Let me see. Let me look at it. We'll be playing this for a month? Bro. I think the longest game that I played was, I feel like it was Final Fantasy 12, dude. I feel like that shit was like 8 months we were playing that shit, dude. All right, let's try this game out. Hold on. Why is it not showing me? Okay. Hold on. I gotta make this smaller. How big we want it to be over here. Or we do it on the other screen. What do you think? Let me turn it on. I don't even know if I have. Yeah, I don't have it on here. We gotta go to the other screen. Let's go to the other screen. Let's get derailed and not even play the game that we're supposed to be playing. Okay, let's try the... Hold on. Moon, how we doing, Moon? All right, let's try the daily. So do I have to pick one? Like... Which one you think has the most votes? Easily that. Smoked bologna sand... Yo, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna go with the smoked bologna sandwich. Okay, I see what's going on here. Plant-based shawarma, fish and chips. Come on, dude. Easy. Okay, where is this? What is that? Jumbo hot dog and a hot dog. One's at a My Chemical Romance concert, and this is at a soccer game? I feel like I'd probably... Yeah, I'm going to go left. The one on the right was so barren, dude. It was a barren wasteland. Okay. Prime rib cheeseburger, chicken katsu. This is so niche. I feel like it's probably cheeseburger. Migs, how we doing, Migs? Fuck. Hot dog fries? There's a beer in here, dude. Yeah. Pulled pork bap. Yo, come on. What the fuck is this? This is the shittiest... I wouldn't give this hot dog to a homeless person, dude. This is the worst, most mediocre looking hot dog I've ever seen. We gotta do what on Friday? What is that? I'm gonna go with pulled pork. What is that? Dude, yeah, look at that, 17%? Come on. A free hot dog given to me after a mix-up with an order at New York Mets tonight. Yes, it turned out to be just a bun. It was at a Mets game. That's hilarious, dude. Free hot dog. Turkey and ham pie. It's got to be turkey and ham pie because this wasn't even a fucking actual hot dog.
How about new?
Yeah. Bruh, come on. The pizza. Easy. That looks good, though, too. The fuck is this? What? People wanted the other thing? Sausage, bread, and pickle. Come on, dude.
No. Wait.
Only 3 wrong? Okay, I'll take that. 7 out of 10. That's the community average. You know I can't control myself. Let's do it again. Katsu curry fries. It's gotta be that. Wings and this is tough. That burger looks crazy. I'd like to get more. I'd like to get more right now than I did last time. It's in England. I feel like you guys like fish and chips more. I feel like you would go with the wings and chips in England. Yeah, I was right. Quadruple. Okay, pastrami. New York City pastrami sandwich. Dude, this shit is insanely popular. And it's at Citi Field. This thing is insanely popular in Citi Field. And that shit looks delicious. But a burger is very hard to beat. So... I'm probably going to go burger. But a quadruple pound bacon cheeseburger? So if it was a normal bacon cheeseburger, I would probably say yes. But the fact that it's gigantic makes it kind of crazy. I think I'm going to go with the pastrami. Fuck. If it was a normal cheeseburger... Dude, this is like, what's worse? Sausage on a stick. And this is just the saddest nachos ever made, dude. Dude. This is misery, dude. I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like it's sausage on a stick in Japan. Double cheese and chili. Damn, this is a tough one, dude. I'm going to go with the England fries. Because this is in Australia, and I don't know how big hot dogs are in Australia. Yeah. Lasagna. Bro, this is the shittiest looking... Yeah, it's gotta be lasagna. Whoa. Both of these look good. I feel like the loaded fries, though, might push it over. Wine with wolves, what's going on? You think left? You think the chicken and rice? Both are in England. You guys love your fries, dude. Yeah, I think it's going to be fries. Fuck. Yes, I was right. Fries, yes. Pro and C, me and him were locked in, dude. Dude, what is this on the fucking left, dude? Somebody just pulled their pants down and just let it fucking loose, dude? On that platter? Lettuce diarrhea on the left. Double smash burger? Definitely double smash burger, dude. Hot dog, chicken sandwich with tater tots. Bruh, come on, this is easy. Easy! Pepperoni, Korean chicken and chips. FC, Nah, dude, that pie has got to be disgusting, dude. Yeah, it's got to be the right. It's got to be the right. Yes, dude, I only got one wrong. Fuck. I only got one wrong. All right, I need to stop myself. I need to stop myself. I need to stop myself. All right. All right. All right. Why are the sausages so pale?
Chocolate rain.
Fries
The
are a buff,
school books
yes.
say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain.
Okay, let
The
me
prisons
start,
make you
TikTok.
wonder where it went. Chocolate rain.
Another one. Another
And
one.
Miggs wants to see another one?
Another one. Another one.
Dude, that shit is so addictive, like those games, bro. I can't stop, dude. I can't stop. Like, it's like a fucking, it has a pull on me, dude. Okay. Let's see if let's see if we can get
What would you wish to know?
through a single screen. Yo, Wine with Wolves, where's Chronopath, man? The Odyssey was good. So I wasn't even looking at prices. I was just looking at the food. Bitching about work, dude? Tell him to fucking escape the realities of his life and come in here, right?
The records here paint a vivid picture of this. Till next time. What did these
I wonder if we got
think?
any more
What
cutscenes that we could have
compelled
watched.
them?
Yeah, we see they didn't. The fact they don't show you these cutscenes is bullshit, dude. I have to go in here and find them.
Let the princess with me. She will be safer in my care.
Delita, what is this game you play with us?
Game? I do no more than speak the truth. You've made an enemy of the Order of the Northern Sky. So tell me, where would you now take her?
Well,
Think, Ramza. This was Duke Larg's plan, and he would not act without counsel of the Queen. As such, you cannot trust the crown. Would you turn to Goltana then? No, that would be folly. He would only offer up your heads in hopes of keeping his own.
And what, sir, would you propose?
I would do only that which you, my lady, cannot.
you speak in nothings.
So I do. But pay it no mind. I shall leave Princess Ovelia with you for yet a while longer.
Delita, I did not think we'd meet again, but I'm glad we have.
Teacher. It was Teacher. Yes. I am certain that she was watching over me.
You go with my thanks, Sir Delita.
I hope this meeting is not our last, Ramza.
I owe you my thanks as well. But he's right. The Northern Sky will not be long in falling on us now.
This is the path I've chosen.
Kyron, how we doing, baby? Long time no see. How's life, man? Turkey, what's going on, Turkey?
Those who shaped history.
I just realized in the middle of the time, I need to figure out. Oh, you're playing that Satisfactory stuff? Yo, where you getting ice cream, dude? What kind of ice cream? Just passing by. How's life, man? How's life? We haven't seen you in a while, man. How's the streams going, dude?
Let us speak on this again.
Let us begin the lesson. I'll keep you in my thoughts.
Okay. So. Oh, you're addicted to Counter-Strike now? So. What's your best game, KD, man? What is it so far? We got to play a game. I'm in the middle of adding more power on myself. I've never played Satisfactory. I've only seen it. So I don't know anything that goes into it. Who here played... Yo, Dynasty Warriors was incredible, dude. Dynasty Warriors... I can't tell you any of the stories of those games, but I'd be in there with fucking Lu Bu, like... It's just smoking people, dude. Yeah, I probably would hate it. I probably would. I think everybody's in good shape, right? Should I continue? It's been 30 minutes and we haven't moved. We're making great timing, dude. I guess we'll play the game, right?
Who are you, and what errand brings you to Lionel?
I am Agrius Oaks of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbon Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I bid you open your gate.
The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of His Eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate!
I see, Lady Agrius. In such circumstances as these, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can.
Oh, you're talking about in Miles Morales? Yeah, it's really fucking stupid, dude. Some of the shit in the games are so stupid. It's like you're creating the scenario to happen. It would never happen.
I shall dispatch a courier to Malond at once. High Confessor Marcel will have this news from my own hand. We will expose Duke Larg's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befalls you, Highness.
Your Eminence, think you the High Confessor will hear our plea?
I like to fart meaningfully. Charlie Star, how we doing, man? When you fart around and you're in public, let's say you're with your family, do you blame it on Kit? Just got home?
Fear not, dear lady. The matter is in my care now.
Jay Chris, how we doing, man? Thank you for the gifts.
Bing bang.
Because she's the fartnest damn dog ever seen. Amen.
Princess
Justice for
Ophelia
Kit, dude.
can scarce
All right?
feel at ease, while those tasked with her safety
Jay
are
Chris, thank you for the
vexed
gifts,
with
man.
such
Thank you, brother. How we doing today, man? How was life?
You may enjoy the comforts of the castle.
I don't trust this guy, dude.
wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Malond.
I saw new Spider-Man best rated MCU movie. Is it?
You are most gracious, Eminence.
Like,
Thank you.
I like the superhero movies. I'm a superhero fan, dude. I grew up reading comics. I've been to fucking like fucking 20 Comic-Cons. I've been doing that shit for decades. But I am like superheroed out at this point. Getting this move going. Where are you moving, man? For a couple of years, we always blamed the old dog buddy, shoved gas pills down his gullet and fussed at him the whole time. He was never him, it was Kid. Oh, it was? Let the dog fart, dude. It's a natural process. Is it? I'm having trouble for anything anymore. Smart out last stream. That is true. That's why I stopped watching reviews and shit on video games. I haven't watched a single thing other than the trailer for Beast of Reincarnation, but I'm gonna play that shit the first day it's out. And hopefully I enjoy it. Hopefully I enjoy it. But this whole superhero like medium in like movies and TV shows is getting so played out. Like I just don't even care to watch any of it anymore. They're just milking the medium into the fucking ground. Where in the West Coast? It's kind of like annoying. It's like every fucking month there's like a new superhero movie or a new superhero TV show, and it's like, bro, enough with the superheroes, dude. Enough. Yeah, that's what I mean, like creator reviews and stuff. I'm not watching reviews or on anything. I haven't even seen a single thing about fucking Spy. And I also like I'm kind of like off social media now, so like I don't really see shit. I was over when you had to watch the show as a prerequisite for the movie. Yeah, dude. Like I said, the last fucking superhero movie I watched was Endgame, and then they still kept going. I'm like, dude, please, enough, dude. Reapers, what's going on, man? What's my opinion about what Sony is doing? I think it's terrible, personally. Look, I haven't bought a physical game for fucking my PlayStation ever. My PS5 ever. And since I bought one for a PlayStation console, it's been like at least 15 years. But I still want the option. I don't like the removal of options. Oh, Norco? You should make a Twitter account. What social media are you on, Richard? Twitter account? Me with a Twitter account would be real dangerous, dude. Me with a Twitter account? If I'm saying a lot of the shit that I say on here on Twitter, bro, I might get fucking doxxed, dude. They might dox me for saying bad shit about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Twitter. Yeah, you're right about that too, Richard. I mean, Lewis. I'm on all social. Yeah, but like, for your job, to like outside of the job, you're sitting on there too. Yeah, that's true. You're addicted to Twitter? Snack, welcome back, man. I'm a gamer that's... Snack, thank you for the follow.
Hey, yo!
I'm a gamer that had enough of what they're doing, and Xbox is doing it too. So... It's honestly kind of sad because the future is pretty bleak in terms of like digital rights and consumer rights and ownership and freedom. If you care about all those things, the future looks very fucking bleak. And if a lot of your hobbies and stuff kind of rely on those things, it looks even more bleak.
So I tried Twitter again like a month ago. First video on my feed with a guy getting his head hacked with a machete. So fast enough.
Yeah, that's dude. So if you were around on the internet, like in 2000, the year like 2000, the late 90s, Twitter is like going to rotten.com. Sometimes Twitter, you would go on there and it's just like the most vile, like ridiculous thing you'll see, grotesque shit you'll see. And then the next video is like puppies, and then the next video is like some idiot talking about politics. Then the next video is like some half-naked person, and then the next video is another person getting their head exploded.
To think that the only way to play your games was...
So, what I would recommend doing for anybody that's upset with the way that things are going
Jackson
is
sent. I got a toe
buy a
menu
lot of
like
old consoles.
Bubba Gump fried toes, sautéed toes, toe sandwich, toe stew, toe milkshake, toe grinder, toe kebab, toe salad. So many ways to enjoy a toe. No toe goes to waste. Towers unite.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Charlie.
It's a little sad that you already ruled out legislation against it.
Yeah, I think the EU was the only ones that could have stopped them, unfortunately. I have all of my old consoles. I have my NES, my SNES, GameCube, N64, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I just bought a PlayStation 3 for $50. And I have a lot of games for them. And I would recommend getting as many games physically as you can, because it's going to be harder and harder to get them, and the costs are skyrocketing. So once they closed the PS3 store, they announced that they were going to close the PS3 store. PS3 physical games started the prices started soaring, dude. They were like, oh, we're going to close the PS3 digital store. And then people were like, oh, obscure PS3 game? $750. Yeah, Proncy, I can't advocate for that. But it's an option for people. Rusty, how we doing?
Hadouken!
Jay-Z, how we doing? This is your first time seeing Final Fantasy Tactics on TikTok?
Bing bang!
I might be the only person in the world playing this on TikTok right now. I cannot comment on this stuff, but buy them physically, procure them however you can. Procure them however you can. Playing is doing a lot of work in that sentence. You're not playing it though, dude. What do you think we're doing right here, dude?
So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear, child.
Pickles. What am I playing it on? I am playing this on a PS5. So then I also
As for
seen
you, my young machinist. I have given consideration.
I also
to
seen
your troubles as well.
online on the interwebs, I seen that people are trying to plan like a blackout for Sony. That people are like, do not play any Sony game from this day to this day. We're gonna black them out for a week, and it's like that isn't gonna do anything because you're gonna go right back to using their product. Yeah, the dialogue is great. The voice dialogue, the voiceovers are great. We're in chapter 2 right now. Reapers, thank you for the follow, man.
Hey, yo!
I'm less accepting of
Either way, I'm for it. Pro and C. Yeah, I don't think they're going to organize at all. Yeah, they literally don't care. Yeah, they don't care. The only way that they would care is if there's like a massive boycott of the purchasing of their products and people do that shit for like months. People would have to stop playing they would have to just buy a new console entirely and not turn their PlayStation on at all for months, not buy a single thing on there, or not. People have to like stop buying them, and that's the only way they will feel something, and that's not gonna happen. This guy do more yapping than gaming. Enjoy, yes. Yes. You got it.
Hey, yo!
What jobs do I have mastered for Ramza right now? I believe I have Knight and Squire, and I'm doing Monk right now.
Yours is not the first account to reach my ear concerning the true nature of the Bart Trading Company.
You see that Square Enix is saying they may not be a physical copy of.
Yeah, hopefully there's not, dude. Drama at the ice cream shop? What happened at the ice cream shop? Some grandpa yelling at someone for driving into the parking lot? Nah, dude. Asha is not going a decent route. Asha is gonna fucking just run Xbox into the ground. She's setting them up to either be sold or to fucking dissolve.
And he slammed on the hood and started screaming.
Yo, Nate, what's going on, man? How we doing?
Welcome.
I miss Phil. Yeah, I think Asha is virtually setting up Xbox right now to be sold off and a bunch of their products to be sold off, or she's going to make them as lucrative enough to be able to be spun off into like their own thing. I think Asha is like a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing, and I think a lot of people think that she's good and she's like, oh, she's fighting the good fight. I think she's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
In the Father's name, I shall dispatch a company of my finest to Gorg, and have Ludovic answer for his many sins.
So someone put this much up.
Yeah, Jellybean sneezes the loudest sneezer I've ever heard in my life. My dad also sneezes really loud, but she's the loudest sneezer I've ever heard.
What's left?
I think Xbox is probably just as bad as Sony, probably maybe worse. Didn't she fire a bunch of people and then be like, "Oh, let's replace them with like cheaper labor from India?" Or is that just some false rumor that's spreading online? The people with common sense believe the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm glad that they added voices to those comments. Oh yeah, this is Danny. This is Evilise Chronicles.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
I think the people standing Asha, she is there to, it's like palliative care. She is there to like ease everybody's fucking mind and to basically be like the figurehead of like the closure or the because realistically Xbox is hemorrhaging money. They had like a 30% fucking profit they were expectation and they were getting 1%. Like they were making no money. Game Pass has proven to be like terrible, and I was like a big Xbox fan and I loved Xbox and I was like big on Game Pass, and now I'm like Game Pass has actually kind of destroyed Xbox more than it's helped it because people stopped buying games. And then people wouldn't want to release their games on Game Pass because they weren't making money from it. Is this via Steam? No, I'm playing this off a PS5.
Conditioned upon this, I would hear the reason they choose to pursue you and your father.
that bowl cut toupee off your head. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like a cartoon. It was gonna be like, shoof, and all my hair is gone. So, originally, I was like, Game Pass is so much better than PlayStation Plus. And at this point, I think PlayStation Plus is a better offering than Game Pass.
That is... I mean to say, it's not...
Are the games shareable to other consoles? What do you mean? So, like, if you bought this on Switch, could you play it on a PlayStation? What about Steam? No, you can only play it on the console that you purchased it on. Yeah, I think she is too, Monkey. I think she's basically been put in there as like a nurse that's like a like palliative care. It's like a fucking when somebody's fucking dying, they go into, I forgot the fucking name of that shit. You just do a bunch of things to make them happy, all the people, the person that's dying happy and as comfortable as possible, and in reality, like they're dying. Hospice, yes, it's like hospice. That's exactly what it is. They're putting Xbox in hospice. I think she was put there as a hospice nurse to basically help Xbox transition to whatever their next thing is, because I don't think they continue to stay in the console space. I think this is their last console. No cross. Yeah, there's no cross progression. I wish games shared data across platforms, not necessarily the game itself, just save data. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Come. Mayhap this will give voice to your words.
Because so far, all of the big Xbox fanboys are like, oh, she's great. We love her. She's great. She's fighting for Xbox fans. And I think that's what they want. And I think eventually she'll write some like long ass email like, I tried the best that I can. I believed in this brand. I believe blah, 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 blah. I tried to make the right changes and blah, blah, all that shit. And then the fans that like simp for her will be like, damn, fucking Microsoft. You know what I mean?
You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves?
You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves?
I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass.
Look, I don't, that's the thing. I don't want to be I never want to be the person to say I told you so. I never want to be that. That's like a shitty thing to do. Like, clearly somebody like had some type of emotional investment in something, and then it doesn't go their way, and then you're like, I told you so. It's kind of like a shitty douchebag thing to do. So like, I never try to be like that. But when people are still like adamant in their, so there'll be somebody that is clearly like delusional, and then they'll just be like, oh, that's not what it is. They're not actually going to be closing if they announce some shit like that, or spinning off, or whatever they're doing. Oh, that's actually not a bad thing. Then those are the people that I want to be like, oh, I told you so, because you're so delusional that you're like brain dead. But like the average person that's a fan, I never want to be like, that's upset and kind of sad about it. I never want to be like, oh, I told you so.
Same time, it's true.
Damn, Richard's trying to trigger Monkey. Yo, Hobbit, how we doing? He's addicted to Time Guesser.
I know you don't know me.
Wait, what, Hobbit? I'm not talking about you, Pickled. We have a neighborhood stray cat, and I was just letting. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be an I told you so person. I think it's like a shitty thing to do when somebody's clearly like upset. So like with friends, I'll talk about like sports a lot. And when I'm right about something, I try not to be like, oh, told you so. Like somebody's like team collapses or something like that. And I'm like, and if I may have said that was going to happen, I don't go and be like, oh, unless they're like a dick about it. Then I'll be like, told you so. But if they're just like normal about it, I don't want to be like, oh, told you so. It's just, it's a dick thing. I don't know. It's a dick thing. But if somebody is a dick about whatever it is, I will take pleasure in being an I told you so person.
Surely you do not aver that the church would mislead its flock.
No. No, of course not, Your Eminence.
Dick Saber fight? You've only ever told me so. Chris Toro, what's going on, man? What do you mean?
Bing bang.
I'm usually talking about the Yankees, though, dude. About the Yankees sucking. I'm gonna be a told you so person when Final Fantasy Resonance. You really think Final Fantasy Resonance is gonna be? Is it gonna be the best Final Fantasy ever? Yes, this is Evilise Chronicles. Alex Ryder, welcome. How we doing, man?
Dang it, Bobby.
Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the demonic Lucavi held dominion over the world. Seeking to end the chaos they wrought, the God of Light bestowed a refulgent blessing upon valiant and worthy souls.
So... Oh, some fajitas? What kind of fajitas, man? Chicken fajitas or what? So speaking of Fallout, it just got me thinking for like a split second about how everything now is like a remake or like a rehashing of something that already existed. And like it's just so evident that we're headed towards a crash in the gaming industry, whether it be from like the pricing and shit, the pricing of future consoles, the lack of fucking physical media being produced, the lack of fucking creativity and like being creatively bankrupt. Like we're just headed towards a monumental crash. What game and platform? This is called Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, and I'm playing it on the PS5. Drew Ponta, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, beef? You're winning in another ward? What do you what do you mean? When's it come out?
12 were these warriors of light who emerged to challenge the Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving their malevolent foes to the spirit world.
October 13th.
And Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each
Well,
bore
I
an
also think
orsite
PC
crystal
is heading towards a
emblazoned
crash
with a
because
house of the
PCs,
night sky.
all of the parts needed that are for consoles are also needed for PCs. So all of the prices for video games in general and gaming in general is going up. So I think it's a combination of the price of entry, the lack of physical media, the lack of ownership, predatory business practices, lack of creativity, the long-ass development cycles. Like, we're headed towards a crash, definitely. Yeah, there'll be people to pick it up eventually, yeah.
And so, in time,
Yeah, Richard, send me a physical
the
copy,
warriors
man.
of light
I'm
became known
kidding.
thereafter. Whenever the Lucavi have again
Is it
threatened
on,
the
it's
world
gonna
of
be on
men,
Switch, too?
they have ever returned to save us.
No, I don't. Never said it would be over. I'm just saying it's headed towards a crash.
You have
It already
been a
crashed
most
before.
apt pupil, my child.
Elder Simon personally taught me this at Aubonne, Eminence. He also said that Saint Ajora, son of the God of Light, was himself one of the 12. Together, they saved the people of Ivalice from the tyranny of the Holy Edoran Empire, which had strayed down the path of darkness.
We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones.
Yeah, it'll be a crash into a realignment. Yes, 100%. And it's because we've hit a point in graphics where, like, the changes are becoming very small. And they're, like, almost barely noticeable unless you have some really good hardware. And the story and the gameplay are suffering because of it. Because there's an over-reliance and focus on fidelity and frame rates and graphics. When in the past, there were limitations on them because of the hardware. You had hardware limitations in the PS2. So, you had hardware limitations on the previous consoles. You could only do so much with them. They were only so powerful. So, you knew what your cap was in terms of graphical fidelity and frame rates. So you were able to rely more and put more of a focus on gameplay, story, and all of those other aspects. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking mobile gaming. Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, I'm tired of all the fucking
That
betting
which
being
you see
pushed too.
before you now is a stone from that very legend.
Orsite. It exists. I did not think it possible.
Or that it held the power to keep the forces of darkness at bay? The power of the God of Light? I confess, I feel some power deep within, but my eyes see only a common crystal.
Nastea, are you well? The color has left your face.
You have seen a stone like this one beneath Gorg, have you not?
I think gaming will be able to switch eventually.
Yes, I also think that I think that's a possibility too as well, Pro and C. This may be a hot take as well, but I think the Switch 2 may wind up being like the console of this generation. Whatever PS6 and fucking the new Xbox does, I think the fucking Switch 2 is going to do crazy sales, and the amount of third-party support that the Switch 2 is getting is wild. Way more, it feels like, than the original Switch. And I think Nintendo made a focus to try and get as many third-party games as possible on there. I think that shit is going to fucking be one of the highest-selling consoles of all time. And I think eventually it's going to set a precedent where gaming is going to be like a mobile thing. Console gaming. PC gaming is still going to be a thing. But I think console gaming is going to kind of be like a mobile thing, like a thing you bring with you, and then you put it on a dock when you want, you know, the better experience. And it's also going to be a lot of streaming games. Yeah, streaming-based games. So I said this a couple of years ago. I was saying I think that these companies, especially I thought Xbox would be the first one to do it because of Game Pass. This was like 5 years ago, maybe even longer, when I used to do my podcast more frequently. I have a lot of older episodes talking about it that aren't online right now. They're on YouTube and like hidden videos. But I remember having conversations about the Xbox, and that it would eventually be like a streaming stick, like a stick you plug into a TV, you plug into a monitor, you plug into something, and all of the components just help Game Pass and game streaming. Shadowfire, how we doing? It's actually the fastest selling console ever. No console has sold faster than the Switch 2 yet, based off what I've seen. Yeah, the Google Stadia failed because the tech wasn't ready. Yeah, we've seen that shit throughout history. Like the PSP. Imagine if like the PSP had cell phone capabilities. I don't think VR is as big as it could be because...
Machines whose fires have long since guttered out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath
What's
the city.
brilliant, Light?
But pass such a stone near them, and you can hear
The
them
tech is
stir.
definitely a part, but it's also very gimmicky. The tech is, once it's wearable like a pair of glasses like this, it's going to be gigantic. But also, the games are very gimmicky, and it's almost like a novelty. It feels more of like a novelty than an experience. Oh, the Light, yeah. If the PSP had cell phone capabilities, we might not even use fucking iPhones right now, dude. Gamers might not even use iPhones. Yo, Chronopath, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Dang it, Bobby.
Richard was looking for you, man. He was trying to play some Final Fantasy 14 with you, dude.
Bing bang.
About to be a stressful day. Was everything all right? You're going to stream from work? Is that allowed? I would make sure you're able to do that, Charlie Star. Don't, get yourself in trouble. Honestly, man, that's genius for real. Dude, I wish the PSP or Vita or whatever had like some type of cell phone capability. That shit would have been insane, dude. It's only gimmicky because no company investing because there's enough hardware to take over. Yeah, that's a part of it too, but like it's just such a novelty. Like when you play VR games, it feels more of a novelty than anything. It's cool for like an hour, and then you're like, yeah, I'm good on this. I don't use iPhones now. Like what? iPhone is still, whether you use it or not, it's still the most popular device. Yeah, you should make sure it's not against company policy. Definitely. No, Chronopath, I was just joking. Unless Richard was actually trying to. A Day in the Life of Charles Shit Your Pants Lee Star. Most popular to the brain dead, I'm sure. Dude. Android is the same shit, dude. They're both the same shit, realistically.
Brother, may I have some oats?
They're making Power World cards?
No. I am starving, brother.
Did me dirty? You're not sub? What do you mean you're not subbed? I told my roommate before, for work. Oh, I see. I see. Puxu Garang. No, this is Final Fantasy Tactics. Basically, the same thing as Ogre Tactics.
Then that is what.
Bro, spending $300 on fucking cards
Your aura sight.
on a TCG. I played the One Piece TCG for like a week, and I was like, bro, this feels like fucking like a fucking bootleg Magic, and I'm like, and then I see the prices that people are dropping for shit, and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I do not know what power these zodiac stones hold.
Nah, are you serious, Hobbit? I would have beat the shit out of that dude. Dude just refused to buy groceries and then would just eat the food that you're buying and prepping. I actually don't spend money on dumb shit.
I know only that Ludovic hopes to find some way to harness this power and make.
Oh, bro, I would have threw that motherfucker out immediately. It would have been like the fucking Fresh Prince when fucking Uncle Phil would throw out fucking a Jazz. I would fucking grab him by his pants and fucking hoist him out the fucking front door, dude. I did after the third time. Oh, bro. All it would have taken was one for me.
So they took him instead.
Yo, K-Cow, what's going on, man?
Bing bang. Bing bang.
Nah, bro. Fuck a bleeding heart, dude.
Yours is a pure
Fuck that.
and righteous heart, my young machinist. Proud am I to count you among my subjects. Be at ease now, Mustadio Bonanza. The Church will take responsibility for this matter. Our forces will strike at the villains, during which time I bid you
It was like
retrieve
snowy
the
ass
stone
January in Texas
and
where it
deliver
doesn't
it
snow.
into our safekeeping.
Ah, fuck that guy, dude. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Of course. I will go with you to Gorg. Thank you, Ramza.
I too am grateful. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you. You have done us a great service, Ramza.
That shit is crazy, dude.
I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know.
So like, I've never had a roommate, and I don't think I ever could have. I lived alone for like 6 years probably. And there's maybe like only 1 or 2 other people I would have been able to live with, but I'm not even sure if I would have been able to. Because the moment you start doing shit like nasty shit or you're like lazy shit, it would set me off. If you're like a friend of mine, it would set me off, dude.
Your words are all the aid I can
And like,
offer,
I would
Mr.
still be
Hines.
considerate because you're
I
my
swear to
friend.
return ere long.
But if it was a random person, bro, if I was sharing a space with some random person that they were doing like some nasty, lazy ass shit, I would just have to beat the fuck out of you, dude. Like especially like after I say something and you ignore me or like do it again, there would be a problem. There would be a problem very quickly. Bro, there would be a problem very quickly if, like, you were leaving dirty ass dishes in the sink. Like, you would make something and cook and then like leave everything dirty as fuck and then do it for like, and then I'm like, yo, dude, you cooked, like, what happened? You didn't clean up? You good? Everything all right? And then if they're like, oh yeah, I'll do it later, and then they still don't do it, I'd be like, yo, bro, you gotta go clean that shit right now. And then if they did it again, I'd be like, yo, bro, you doing this again? And it would have made me flip out, dude. I couldn't live with like with a random person that's doing that. That I don't know. It would have freaked me out. My friend told me this story. Oh, I would have did the same thing, Hobbit. You might be funny on Big Brother or something. I have a friend that was telling me he had a roommate. They were living in like a flat in Brooklyn or something. And he had a roommate that it was kind of like a 2-floor thing where like he had his own like space. They had like a shared space, but then they had like 2 separate rooms on like separate parts of the apartment or some shit like that. And his roommate had a dog. And the dog used to like shit on the floor in the apartment. He wouldn't walk the dog and it would like shit on the floor of the apartment. And he would get angry at the dude and be like, yo, dude, you need to fucking walk this dog. And he only had the roommate for like a week. And there was one night in the middle of the night, he like went out to go take a piss in the shared space because that's where the bathroom was. It was like a shared part. And he stepped on dog shit. He said that he picked up the dog shit that was there with his bare hands, ran into the dude's room, kicked his door open, and like hurled the dog shit at him while he was in his bed and was like, I'm gonna like, and just went crazy. And it's like, dude, like I would have done the same thing. I would have 100% done the same thing. Oh, leaving dishes in the sink at work is crazy. I would just check the cameras, dude. I would be petty and just, if I was a manager in that place, I would just check the cameras and be like, yo, let me talk to you, dude. I had the same style loft apartment in Brooklyn on street. It was 4 subdivisions. No pets, because that would have been wild. Yeah, he had like a loft. It was like a similar type of situation. It was like a loft in Brooklyn. I don't remember where he was saying, but it was like a shared bathroom space or whatever, and like a living room space. And the dog would stay in that place, and the dude would just never walk it, ever walk it. And then there would always be shit there, and he'd be like, yo, bro, you got to pick up the fucking shit or walk your dog. And they would get into, like, arguments for, like, the week or two this guy was there. And then after that moment when he stepped in the dog shit and then flung the pile of dog shit all over this guy's bed when he was sleeping, the dude, like, quickly moved out, like a day or two later. I guess he knew, like, oh, this guy's gonna beat my ass, like, if I stay here.
I know a chick who got her, so...
Oh, nah, bro. Nah. Nah, dude. Nah. Nah. I don't even want to think about that. We're going to play the game, dude. We're going to play the game. We're going to play the game, Shadowfire. That's insane, dude. I don't even want to think about that, dude.
Welcome, or catch your eye.
All right. Oh, dude. Coral sword. Okay, who can use this? I guess I'll buy one of these, right?
Thank you very.
Nah, bro. Maybe lightning bow? Lightning bow is pretty good. Crossbow. Damn, there's a lot more fucking weapons here. Lightning bow seems like the best. I'm gonna get somebody an axe too. Fuck it, right?
Are you? Thank you.
Buy another one. Let's buy a couple of these. Mage's cloak. Okay.
Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Thank you for. Are you happy? Anything? May I come back?
Wait, what? Yeah, the Janela Bean sneezes are ridiculous. What game is this? This game is called Final Fantasy Tactics.
Bing bang.
A warm welcome.
Bro, that shit sounds like a fucking absolute nightmare.
Will that be all? That's the spirit. Who you sending?
I have to wait till these people come back, dude. Oh, this thing's about to fucking hatch, dude.
Was there something?
Hold on, no. I gotta buy another helmet. Oh no, I had one. Okay. Let me give him the coral sword. Let Let me give him the lightning bow. Viserion, what's going on?
Bing bang.
Chocon? Yeah, Chronopath, that's exactly what Discord's for. You're in the Discord, man. We're doing pretty good. How's life, Viserion? Let me give her the pistol, right? Let me give her the pistola, dude. Oh, fuck, no. Ah, fuck it, I'll give him that one. Actually, no, I gotta give her the robe because she gets the MP boost. Conditions are unfavorable. Why unfavorable? Am I enjoying it? Yeah, the Tactics is fun, man. Tactics is fun. Lisi, how we doing, man? Where are you driving, Lisi? Hey, this game is great, man. This game is a great aesthetic. What's that condition where you sneeze when you look at the sun? I have that. I have that. Raid, how we doing?
Hey, yo!
Bro, I have that shit. I'll look at the sun, and it's like within 4 seconds, I'm like... Yeah, it could be triggered by any light source, yes. It has something to do with, like, your eyes and the nerves in your eyes and your sinuses or some shit. Photic sneeze reflex. Photosynthesis. Yeah. Yeah, it has to do with, like, the nerves in your eyes or something. Also, like, being close to or, like, connected to your nose. The nerves in your nose or some shit, right? Oh, dude, when you can't get a sneeze out, that shit is the worst thing. That shit makes me legitimately angry. When you're on the verge of sneezing and then you can't. Yo, we're about to move into a second screen. Oh, shit, there's only 30 minutes left in stream. Pleased to meet you. What is this? Hatch a creature egg? You sneeze when you brush your hair? Hour and a half, one screen. Yesterday we played for 3 hours, and we did one screen. Oh, bro, getting a built-up sneeze out is, bro, that shit feels stupendous, dude. What? I never heard of that, though. Like, what is causing you to sneeze from brushing your hair? And is it like, Is it a good sneeze, or is it like a fucking terrible sneeze where you're like, oh, I hate this? I'm definitely bringing the Chocobo.
Ready and willing. You can trust me.
Leave it to me.
No turning back.
Yeah, maybe the vibrations? I don't know.
Just when I thought this fen could grow no fouler.
Yo, what are these ghosts?
Solid footing scarce enough, and rain to rob us of that. Be careful. Right then.
Depends if it's wet or dry. So, like I said, was it like actually like painful sneezing, or is it like a more enjoyable sneeze? Because when I look at the sun and sneeze, it like is a good sneeze. It's not like a fucking annoying, painful sneeze, you know? I want to hit one of these guys with holy, dude. 421 damage? Oh shit, I'm poisoned. It sucks. Giant heart attacks. Oh my god. Beware of the undead. In certain battles, you will face... Hold on, let's make this fun, right?
In certain battles, you will face undead foes. Even after being KO'd, units inflicted with the undead status may sometimes be reanimated when their heart icons have all disappeared. However, restorative items and abilities such as potions and the cure spell will inflict damage on undead enemies. This knowledge may help you dispose of undead foes more quickly.
Brother, may I have some oats, brother?
Love the artwork in this so much. This is how they... I don't think what they're doing.
They should do a 2D 2.5 HD whatever fucking remix.
Right then.
Actually, let me move over here. Damn it, I can't hit this fuck. Maybe if I hit him with aim. Damn, he's still too far. Oh, come on.
Come on.
I have you now.
This game looks like Tactics Ogre Reborn. Lesser Goblin. This game is called Final Fantasy Tactics.
Hey, yo!
You never played this game? Benja over. What's going on, man? Yeah, this game is a classic, man. This originally released for the original PlayStation. You're watching Sopranos? What, you never seen The Sopranos before? The Sopranos is fantastic.
It's now or never.
Shadowfire, we will see you when you return. Thank you for being here today. She saw the Pine Barrens episode. He was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit. It's funny because I think people think The Sopranos is like one thing, but it's almost like another thing entirely. I watched this this video where it was like an hour long, and it was basically like this guy's it was almost like a thesis in a way. About how The Sopranos is actually just like it's like symbolic of the like, I guess, the dissolution of fucking American culture and like America as a whole. And the way that he broke it down, I was like, damn, like that shit is fucking pretty accurate. 42 months.
Janelli Beans just subscribed. We.
Janelli Beans, thank you for the 42 months. Yeah, the early HBO stuff, like, it was just so... And the points that this guy drew, it was like a very, it was a very well thought out, like, thesis. It was almost like a literary analysis. Joralejo, welcome back. How we doing, man?
Hey, yo!
Welcome back. He said if he was like from the opening episode, it sets the tone for the entire series, and it's representative of America when he's like, oh, it's getting in at the ground level of something, at the tail end of something. And that's what like the modern American experience is like. We all got in at the tail end of the best time, and then there's episodes early on in the first season, and it's extremely like apparent in the first season, based off certain episodes where like when Paulie and this guy go to shake down the Starbucks after like the place that they were, the coffee shop that was there before closed down, and then the guy's like, dude, you can't, I'm not giving you anything, you can't shake me down, they'll just replace me and there'll be somebody else here tomorrow. Nobody's giving you any money. Like, they'll get rid of me and tomorrow there'll be another me and they'll tell you the same thing. And it's like he was pointing to like how it was like the industrialization and the corporatization of like America, and there's no longer like a communal element to cities and areas, that everything has become like corporatized. It was interesting. I was like, this is actually really fucking interesting. Have I seen 6 Feet Under? Yes. I haven't seen the whole thing, but it was
Live
good from what I seen.
Yeah, like what the fuck, y'all? If you know what I'm saying. But I was just so younger, like, I didn't know what it was. I turned it down. It was a scholarship, like, I had.
Dude, the fucking when it like does the weird moans, that shit is mad funny, dude. The one people say to skip, why? Why to skip? I hope you're a playable character in Final Fantasy Resonance. Dude, they hit me up. They said that they want me to be, dude. Yeah, Sopranos kind of portrays itself as like a stereotypical like mafia, Italian American like kind of fucking stereotype TV show, but it's actually fucking fantastic. What episode was it? I'm curious to know. The guy in the head with the brick.
An opening. My turn.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. Well, Ralphie is a fucking piece of shit in that show, and he's, like, clearly a villain. He's clearly, like, the villain. Each season has, like, a villain. Like an overarching villain. And he was kind of like the overarching villain of that season. Solon. This is my first time in like 25 years, so I really remember nothing. That's just a regular day in New York on the subway. Sopranos is really good, dude. So the other thing about The Sopranos is The Sopranos kind of pioneered in terms of television. The Sopranos was very important for television, because prior to The Sopranos, they didn't think that serious narratives can be told on like TV in the same way that it is now. And The Sopranos was one of the first shows to do that, and it kind of pioneered on major cable television. The like anti-hero, the guy that was like a piece of shit, as like the main character. Like, you don't get Breaking Bad without The Sopranos. Because it pioneered that like archetype in TV at the time. And once people started to see how good The Sopranos were, they were like, yo, we can actually tell really compelling, good TV show stories and narratives on television. What Simpsons game were you playing in one of your clips? Brian, what's going on? I was playing Simpsons Hit and Run for the PS2.
Hey,
welcome, man. How we doing? I don't think a lot of what's considered PG. Nudity and violence. I think the acting in Breaking Bad and the storytelling is fucking incredible. To me, it was much less about like the violence and the other aspects of it. I don't like. Why didn't you like Breaking Bad? True Blood wasn't I use the long form. Yes, it was a pioneer of the long form storyline. Yes, in television. 1000%. Tony went to therapy so Walter White could cook meth. Yes.
Breaking Bad was great. I also think Aaron Paul was ass in pretty much everything except that show.
Yes, I think Aaron Paul is not good in any show, but in Breaking Bad, he was incredible. I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't say it was like a Tarantino. I think it was a kind of like uniquely its own thing. Breaking Bad is easily one of the best stories ever told in television history. 100%. 100%. I never watched a single episode of Better Call Saul, but Breaking Bad story was fucking ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Pluribus? Yeah, I never seen Better Call Saul.
I just really hate people talk about the whole show. Wait, where you just hate Walt? Open his regression. Walt is basically like a scumbag the whole time. I think anyone who tries to like humanize and make like Walt and Tony Soprano a good guy, they're kind of like a red flag. I think if you're gonna sit down and be like, Walt was a good guy that just wanted to take care of his family, yeah, maybe to a degree, and then it became an ego trip, an ego power trip that he didn't care about. It wasn't about his family anymore. He could have very quickly stopped, and he just fucking went down into a pit of like fucking egotistical. He became like the cause of a lot of his problems that were portrayed in the show. And I think if you're somebody that's like kind of sympathizes with him and like stands him, same thing with Tony Soprano. I haven't watched a single episode of Severance. Walter White is the villain. He is. It's like Tony Soprano. It's literally like the Sopranos. They're the villain of the show, but they're the main character, and they try and be humanized the entire time. Yeah, EA just got bought and is planning to go private. Bought by the Saudis. Yeah, but we knew about that, didn't we? Aaron, yeah, kind of like Aaron. Yeah, I think Tarantino is I think Tarantino is good. I like Tarantino, but I think he's also way. People talk about him like he's a god, and he's not. He is far from it. I think he's talented in some regards, but I think Tarantino's best movie, my favorite Tarantino movie, is probably like True Romance, and that's probably his most like original work. Everything else is like very derivative and of other shit. He like kind of takes inspiration from a lot of other things in a very like direct way. Kill Bill is good, but it's also basically a stolen fucking, you know, fucking like samurai movie. samurai revenge movie. True Romance is probably my favorite thing from him. Mistborn and Stormlight. So I seen that Apple TV is making an adaptation of Neuromancer. Has anyone seen Neuromancer? Inglorious Bastards was pretty good too. If anyone's read Neuromancer, it's probably the one of the most important books in terms of like science fiction and like cyberpunk, the cyberpunk genre, and basically like the entire 90s and early 2000s aesthetic and a bunch of movies stole everything from that. The Matrix is basically like stolen from Neuromancer. And they're somehow turning it into a TV show. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I thought it's a TV show. Well, Blade Runner and Neuromancer are completely different. Yeah, I think it's a TV show. But Blade Runner and Neuromancer are very different. The Matrix basically stole the whole premise of Neuromancer, like the main character from and Cyberpunk, the video game Cyberpunk, and the Matrix stole basically both of their premises from Neuromancer. The book is fantastic. You should read the book if you like that type of stuff. The book is fantastic. But the Matrix and Cyberpunk stole basically everything from Neuromancer. No, Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was before Neuromancer. That was before Neuromancer. But Neuromancer has little to do with androids and like bounty hunting, and it's more about like going into being a thief, like an online thief. He would literally plug into the Matrix. It was called the Matrix in the book. He would plug into the Matrix and like steal shit in cyberspace. The Matrix, yeah, the Ghost in the Shell also took a lot of things from Neuromancer as well. Neuromancer like inspired like half the fucking cyber fucking like digitized like aesthetic and shit that we've seen in the late 90s and early 2000s. Most of that is almost directly from Neuromancer. Volta, what's going on, man? This is Evilise. Worst movie ever is Sharknado. Sharknado is lit, dude. Yeah, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep came out before Neuromancer. What about taking the exact premise? Because that's kind of like what The Matrix did. The movie is called The Matrix, and it was from the same thing, a cyberspace that you plug into the back of your head and you go into it is literally the same thing from Neuromancer. And it was called The Matrix in the book. I haven't watched a movie in mad long, though. It's been a minute since I sat down and watched a movie. But Neuromancer is wildly inspirational and had a major hand in the whole cyberpunk genre, and the proliferation of the cyberpunk genre. It was Neuromancer. One of the most important pieces of fiction made in regards to that genre. What about when Darren Aronofsky did it with Perfect Blue? Yeah, Paprika. Yeah, it's stealing. 100% it's stealing. Inception's great, but they literally stole Paprika's premise as well as scenes from it. You know what's funny, Richard, is there's going to be somebody that says that. They're going to say that Cyberpunk 2077 got ripped off by Neuromancer, and Neuromancer is a ripoff of that, and like Cyberpunk's is literally just a ripoff of Neuromancer. I think Black Swan is 100% stealing because he bought the rights to Perfect Blue in order to take the scenes from it. We made it 2 screens today, y'all. We made it 2 screens today. Dude, yeah, people really slow suck Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk as a source material is incredible. Yeah, I like the game wasn't for me, and I'm like, yeah, this game, like, I didn't really enjoy it, but like the vibe is cool, the world is cool, a lot of the stuff I liked. I didn't really like it as a game, but the way that people talk about it, like it's this fucking the most profound, heartbreaking work of staggering genius that has ever been conceived. It's like, dude, it makes me angry. The game is like decent at best, I think. It wasn't for me. I wasn't a fan of it, but like the people like, oh, this is the greatest game ever made. I'm like, dude, I tried to play this shit like 3 times and I just couldn't do it. I just was so bored. I just wish Cyberpunk 2077 was third person. There's probably a mod that you can make it third person. What's everyone's favorite movie? My favorite movie is definitely not something that would probably be... Most people probably haven't even seen it here. The movies that I tend to like are like not critically acclaimed movies or anything. They're like probably considered mediocre at best movies. Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? So what if the Ark enjoy this cool? Yeah, no, I'm just saying. My favorite movie is probably The Fountain, which is a Darren Aronofsky movie. Three of my favorite movies are The Fountain, Vanilla Sky, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I also do like one of my other favorite movies is Tombstone. But the Fountain, Vanilla Sky, and what's it called? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I also really like Stalker. By what's his face? Why can't I think of the Russian guy? Why can't I think of his name? Andrei Tarkovsky. Then else, Corey West, what's going on? No, it's a movie with Tom Cruise. It's a Tom Cruise movie. The Matrix is also up there. The Matrix is also really good. I like the original Matrix a lot. Rusty. The original Lonesome Dove or the remake of Lonesome Dove? Dude, I fucking love old Western movies. Wait, hold on. This shit's moving too fast. Snow Clerk's head. Alien is probably in my top 5. Yeah, if I had to sit down and make a top 5, it would probably be Stalker by Andrei Tarkovsky. If you've never seen that movie, it's fantastic. It's like a foreign Russian art house film. That's in there. Vanilla Sky is in there. The Fountain's in there. Eternal Sunshine is in there. And then I'd probably throw Tombstone in there. Matrix is right there on the cusp too. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is really good too. Somac, how we doing? Chris Toro, the movie buff. Chris Toro, the director, the award-winning director. Tell us what your top 5 movies are, dude. Goodfellas is a fucking classic, dude. Goodfellas is also a classic. That's in my top 10 easily. I also really like the Humphrey Bogart Western, The Treasure of Sierra Madre, I think it was called. It was a Humphrey Bogart Western. That shit was good. Apocalypse Now is really good, yeah. Full Metal Jacket is really good. Goodfellas. There Will Be Blood. What are your other three, Chris Toro? A Man Called Otto? I've never seen that. Dude, Old Boy, I fucking love Old Boy. Old Boy is such a good movie, but once you watch it, you never want to watch it again, dude. The Grand Budapest Hotel. So I've never seen the Grand Budapest Hotel, but my brother told me multiple times to watch that movie, and I haven't. Yeah, I've never watched Grand Budapest Hotel. What are your other two, Chris Toro? Come on, man. You're an award-winning director. You should be able to... The Batman. Really? I never seen it. I never seen the Pattinson Batman. The Departed is good. The Departed is good. The ending of... That's the whole point. The ending of Old Boy is the whole point. It's fucking ridiculous. The Godfather Part 2. Godfather Part 2 is really good. Godfather Part 2 is really good. Seven is a really good movie. I fucking love Seven. Bro, Leon the Professional, I fucking love that movie, dude. Jean Reno? I just thought the Pattinson Batman was really good up until about 2/3 and it just kind of got lost in its own plot. Uncut Gems? Yo, low-key, Uncut Gems was a fucking banger of a movie. Uncut Gems was... Bro, I feel like Adam Sandler should have won something for that, dude. Adam Sandler was really good in that movie. Is he? I didn't even know that. Dude, I feel like Adam Sandler should have won something for that movie. I don't think I've seen a Jordan Peele movie. Interstellar is fantastic too. That might be Nolan's best movie. So we made it 2 screens today, y'all. Like Pro and C said, we made it 2 screens, dude. I think that's a win. That was better than yesterday. Yesterday, it was 4 hours and we made it 2 screens. Today was 2 hours and we made it 2 screens.
Will that be all?
I love how excited y'all are about your likes. Wait, what do you mean about your likes? Lord of the Rings is also fucking incredible. I love Lord of the Rings, but I feel like that goes without saying. Lord of the Rings is incredible. Star Wars, fucking great. Except anything in the new trilogy, I'm not even considering that. Trying to think of like old, like I was in a period where I was watching a lot of like art house films too, so I would put like a lot I would put a lot of those movies in there as well. But like more more like, I guess, mainstream movies, it would be like Shawshank Redemption I would put in there. I never seen the Hobbit movie, the actual like Hobbit movie. I would put Bucko, how we doing, man? Fight Club is in there. Fight Club is fantastic. American History X is really good. I liked another Edward Norton movie. The Matrix. Payday, let's go. Hell yeah, dude. That Jack Nicholson movie where he's in the fucking the hospital, the fucking insane asylum. I might recommend Session 9. What is that? What is Session 9? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's. Yes, that's the name of it. The Pianist was really good. It's a movie. Session 9. Rear Window is really good. Like older movies, like Cinema Paradiso, Casablanca, like anything Humphrey Bogart, like Psycho, another really good Nolan movie, Memento. Dude, that movie was fucking fantastic, dude. I never seen 12 Years a Slave. The Shining, another great movie. Good Will Hunting. I really like Good Will Hunting. That was a good ass movie. Requiem for a Dream is a fucking fantastic movie, but I seen it one time. It's kind of like Old Boy. I seen it one time and I was like, I never need to watch this movie again. You watched Requiem for a Dream 10 times? Dude, I seen that movie once and it like traumatized me. I'm like, I'm good. I never need to watch this again. Another one of my favorite like movies that is super obscure, I feel like, that nobody really knows about is Cube. I'm currently watching Boondocks series. It's funny because I saw some. Oh, Boondocks is incredible, dude. I've watched Human Centipede. Dude, that movie, Requiem for a Dream, is so fucked up. There's no happiness in that movie. It is just a movie of absolute despair. There is nothing to be happy about in that movie. Every person in that movie only knows pain. I watched that shit one time and I was like, yeah, I'm good in this movie for life, dude. Cube, if you've never seen Cube though, and you like horror and like suspense movies, Cube, the original Cube, is really good. It is really good. Requiem for a Dream is a movie, yes. It is a movie. Cube is basically about like these people that wake up in this in like a random room. It's almost like Saw, but I think it came out before Saw. The original Saw was also great too. They like wake up in a room and they're like, what the fuck? And it's like a cube. It's like a square room and there's a door on a door in the ceiling, a door on the floor, like basically on every wall and the ceiling and floor are doors. And the rooms are booby trapped. And then the initial person that wakes up slowly finds out there's other people in there. And they try and get out. It's really good. The original Cube is really good. I wouldn't watch any other Saw except the first one. All the other Saws are fucking kind of shit. Blade Runner is okay, but I definitely like the book better than Blade Runner. I think Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep is a better book than Blade Runner is a movie. Hostel was good too, but I don't know if it was better than what's it called? I just watched Cube like an hour ago. What are the odds that you got into this TikTok and you watched Cube an hour ago? Jordan. What do I think was I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. Hold on, I gotta take a quick piss break. Give me 1 minute. All right, we're back. Richard redeemed a hydrate. Taryn, how we doing, Taryn? Oh, we're already 20 minutes over. Taryn, thank you for the heart.
Bing bang.
We're doing pretty good. We were sitting here talking about movies for the past 20 minutes. We were playing Final Fantasy Tactics and continuing our journey here. But as per usual, I quickly lose the plot. And we made it 2 screens today in 2 hours, and then we got distracted for the past 20 minutes talking about movies. I'm so glad we'll be on this game for 3 months. I don't know how far we're even into the second chapter. I know there's 4 chapters. Let me see. Let's see chapter 2. How many missions have I done? Where am I right now? What is this? We're actually not that far. We're not that far from the end of... Yeah, I don't think we're that far from the end of this chapter. Par for the course book, that's why. He's like the teacher we get off topic to delay the lesson. Yeah, it's like the substitute teacher that you just get off topic to delay the lesson.
Xenix Live sent, "Hey buddy, why don't you take a sip of that water again?" Yeah, I know it's empty. It's empty! It's all a scam! Remember, don't go out and destroy Flock Cam.
It's not empty. I don't want to spill. The last time you guys said this... Hold on. Hold on. We'll try and waterfall it. You had to have seen it. You had to have seen it. The waterboarding already happened a long time ago when fucking the hydrates were unlimited, and like 4 hydrates would get fucking redeemed in a row. Supposedly there's an animated show. Supposed to continue Ash vs. Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead, but at the same time, like I was saying earlier, I'm getting tired of remakes. I want a new property. Give me a new property that is good enough to have potential to be the next fucking Evil Dead. Drowning in hospitality? What? Dude, I am a man of the people, dude. I give you guys what you want. That's within reason. You're not gonna fucking make me die of water poisoning, because that's what you guys were trying to do. You guys were trying to make me drink the entire fucking white fucking jug. Pro and C, welcome back. Good to know we haven't moved an inch, right? So look, the crazy thing is, the way we're in this like very strange McCarthyism type of like state where I don't even want to talk about shit. No, we're like halfway done with chapter 2. There's only 4 chapters. We're almost halfway through this game. I just looked it up. We're almost halfway through. There's 50 required. How many battles? How can I see how many battles I've done? How can I see how many battles I've done, dude?
Be sure to apply that which you learn here. Goodbye. Within lie many historical records. By all means, the truth.
I also, like, I grinded in this to get... I'm going to have to grind again off-stream to maybe get, like, to level, like, 25 off-stream so that I could just power through the story more. But based on where we are, I was looking at the chapters and I'm like, I have like 3 more areas to do in chapter 2 here, and then we're going to be on chapter 3. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that we're getting to that point in the media where like old shit is coming back and it's almost being like, because it's a new generation of people basically that are getting into it, but at the same time it's like, make something new that's gonna last as long to be the next fucking Freddy Krueger or something. Dude, I can't play that game. We could, I feel like we could only start with those type of games like fucking Time Guesser and the other thing we were playing earlier. Because I could at least stop myself then. Now, I would lose track of time and it'd be fucking 10 o'clock again, dude. The horror is the only genre that actually does try to make something new while keeping the classic alive. I think I was having this conversation with a friend today where we were talking about the new Resident Evil that they're doing, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know how I feel about this," and I was like, I had seen something where the director was saying like, "Oh, I was never gonna make one of the games. I was never gonna turn one of the games into a movie because it would require me using one of the characters from the games, and if I were to do that, no matter what I did, people would not be happy. Whoever was Leon, whoever was Claire, whoever was Jill, whatever character I decided to use, and actor, and how I decided to like portray them, whatever the case was, people would not be happy with it. So I wanted to tell a story that would seem realistic within the world." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Every, like, 10 to 15 years of the big new craze in horror that spawns a ton of movies, and then you get to run into the ground. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Retro put 4 as his favorite Resident Evil game, and 8 and 9 are in the top 5. So I've lost all faith. 9 is really good. 9 is a really good Resident Evil. 8 was okay. 8 was kind of stupid. And I agree with you. I hated 4. You know what's crazy is Resident Evil 4 is on the list of games for us to play. Are you going to watch it when we play it, or you just hate it so much that you refuse to even watch it? I think we have the original on there. Resident Evil 7 was the best since 2. I'll be here either way, but I gotta know how much hate I'm bringing. Resident Evil 7 was really good. But I also liked 0, and I also liked Code Veronica. I thought Code Veronica was good. I liked 0. I don't know if I would say it was better than those. It was probably on the same level as those to me. But the impact that it had on the series was as impactful as Resident Evil 2, yes. The impact that Resident Evil 7 had on the franchise was as impactful as 2. I liked Resident Evil 7 though. I thought it was good. 5 was shit, 6 was shit. 4 I didn't like when it came out. But I loved 1, 2, 3, 0, Code Veronica. And then 7, I was like, oh, this is really good. And then 8, I was like, and then 9, I liked 9. 9 was great. No, 5 sucks, dude. 5 is as bad as 4 to me. Resident Evil needs to move away from Raccoon City, Cass. It's been time. Yeah, I love the part when I'm punching boulders, dude. Oh, here he is. E2275. He came in here to try and fucking push Time Guesser, dude. Do you know that means it's still playing League of Legends? So you might have coaxed. The daily. I will not do any more than the daily. You coaxed me out of it. Coaxed it out of me. Sorry. We will do the daily. Hold on. I doubt it. I'm the same way. Monkey. I haven't watched a movie in a fucking minute, dude. All right, we're doing the daily. We're doing the daily. Let me get everything adjusted. Okay. Somebody put a fucking bicycle up here? What is going on here, dude? These guys are like climbing up this shit. This is like, Hold on, let me see. I seen something earlier. Like this could be like oh fuck, I just lost the name of the fucking country in my head. Yeah, Nepal. Nepal. That's what I was thinking of. This could be like Nepal. This can be this is definitely something in Southeast Asia. This can be like it's definitely not the Philippines. It could be Indonesia. Could also be like Myanmar. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, you guys did the you guys did the time guess already? Oh yeah, you said your husband was addicted. There's like a band playing. This guy is in some type of traditional clothing, maybe? There's selfie sticks and cell phones. There's people on cell phones and selfie sticks. So this is definitely modern. This is definitely like 2018 or something. It could even be later. This might be like Indonesia or something, dude. I'm looking for like a flag or something somewhere. And like this is the closest thing to a flag, but I can't see the full flag. There's a lot of people wearing red. Cambodia 2020. Cambodia is a good guess too. Thailand. It's somewhere in this general area. Indonesia is a similar flag. Wait. The white and red flag is definitely Indonesia. Lolo, what's going on, man? YOLO. How we doing, man? My first thought was Indonesia. I'm going to go with my gut. Indonesia, like 2018. Singapore is also a really good guess. Singapore is also a really good guess. (2016) Singapore. I'm going to go 2018 Indonesia. So, participants climbing greased poles in an attempt to retrieve prizes during Independence Day celebrations in Jakarta, Indonesia. Damn it. 2017. I was 1 year off, and I was in Jakarta. I put another part of Indonesia. Fuck. I knew that shit was Indonesia, though. Okay. Buchwald, Sandor. This has to be like Russian or like Czech or something. Yeah, definitely Soviet Union. Definitely some Soviet Union type shit. The way people are dressed, this is like the 30s maybe. Hungarian, yeah. Wild guess, Turkey. Yes, that's my full name, Taryn. Taryn, thank you for the gifts. I'm going to guess like 33. That could be like Polish, maybe. Maybe like Poland or like Hungarian was a good guess too. Maybe Romania. Even Ukraine. It is some type of Soviet. This is definitely some Soviet era stuff. What is this flag up here? Can't even see it. 1941, Transylvania. It could be late 30s. Let's see, like 37. Budapest? You think it's Budapest? That's not a bad guess. Let's go Budapest. I'm going to go 37. It was Budapest, and 30. I had it at 33. I literally had it sitting at 33 the whole time, and I moved it. And I was fucking... How far was I from that? 5 miles. I had it at 33 the whole time. Motherfucker. Where was the Jimmy Carter campaign headquarters in America? What state? Was this his farm? Why can't I read the fucking license plate? Yeah, Log went on here and looked at all the answers already. I don't know where his headquarters is. Maybe Georgia? Come on, fucking scroll wheel. Fucking broken ass scroll wheel. Let's see. I don't know where in Georgia that is. Yeah, I was going to say probably like 77. I was going to say like 77. Yeah, I think the election was 76, yeah. I don't know what P. I don't know. I can't see what the rest of that word is. Atlanta. Let's see if I zoom in on Atlanta, if something will come out. Powder Springs. No. I don't want to just put it on fucking Plains, Georgia. I don't know where Plains, Georgia is. I don't know if it's north or south. No, yeah, it's in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. I don't know where in Georgia it is. If it's north, if it's south, if it's close to another major city there. That's what I'm looking for right now, but there's so many cities. Trying to get as close as possible because the year could fuck us. Said in Columbus? Columbus is right here, so it's close to Columbus, Georgia. And nothing is coming up. Plains, there it is. We're gonna put it there. No, he had to put the peanut farm in a trust. Let's do 76. It was... I put it on 77 the whole time. Two in a row would have been perfect scores. I would have had 2 perfect scores in a row because the fucking year I moved it. I moved the year twice. I would have had 2 perfect scores. Okay. Okay. I'm looking to see Del Mon. I can't go down this rabbit hole with y'all. The monkey, once Monkey sees Time Guesser, he's out. Monkey, thank you for being here, Monkey.
Dang it, Bobby.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, brother.
Bing bang.
We will see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us some of your time, man. So the year on this looks like maybe... What do we think here? Like the 80s? 70s, maybe? So other countries, like clothes, and I'm not familiar with what their style would have been during, like, what would have been during that time. What language is that? I'm not sure. Could be like Egyptian. Could be. I don't know. I'm looking around for flags, maybe. I don't see any flags. Iraq 89. Yeah, I don't think this is Pakistan. It could be. These flags are wrapped up. They're white and yellow, red flags. I don't think that's a flag of the country, though, right here. I feel like this is in the 80s. I feel like this is like 83. Where do you see the white and where? I don't see the flag anywhere. I don't see the Pakistani flag anywhere. You see it? Oh, sorry, yeah. I was like, what? I don't see the flag. Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Qatar isn't a bad guess. Dude in the back. Yeah, this can be a lot of places, man. I wish there was like an errant flag somewhere. This could be like 88, like late 80s. I'm going to say like 88. Too clean to be... All right. Iraq, I'm going to go with Iraq. Iraq isn't a bad guess. I'm going to go with Iraq. 90... I don't know if it's the 90s. Maybe mid 80s. 89. I don't think it's India, no. I feel like it's mid to late 80s. Yeah, it couldn't be the 90s in Iraq. That's the thing. It couldn't be the 90s in Iraq. It would have to be 80s. And my original guess was 83. But then I was like, maybe it's slightly later. I'm going to go 85. I'm going to just go Iraq. A street scene in the commercial district of Bahrain. Oh, shit. In the early 90s. 91. Iran. Wow. It was 91. It is similar to Qatar, yes. It's right there. Damn. Okay. This is the final round. Sneakers should tell the year. What is this? No. Zimbabwe, 1988. Literally the whitest woman I've ever seen. Hungary. Yeah, it's definitely in some European. Yo, Jim Bob Jelly Balls, how we doing, man? Yeah, that's the Hungarian flag, right? I got them on my FIFA team. I keep moving further and further away from the mic. Sorry. Sorry, Hobbit. So I'll be like this, far away from the mic, so I'm sure that the volume changes. The volume changes, and then the next minute I'm right here. Yeah, that's definitely the Hungarian flag there. Architecture could be the year. The year, I want to guess like the late 60s, like 69. Daniel, how we doing, Daniel? 1952. I feel like this is mid to late 60s. But it could be sooner. It could be like early 60s. Like maybe 61. Thinking 50s. Damn, my foot just got mad itchy. Yeah, the color of the photo is what's throwing me off. This is one of those photos that they colorize. That's, I think, and it's throwing me off. I'm gonna just fucking go for it. I'm gonna go for Hungary. I'm gonna throw it in Budapest. Again. 64. 64. I was right there. But it is in Italy, so that's an Italian flag. But it's literally the same colors of the Hungarian flag. It's literally upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. That's crazy. Dude, the flag was upside down. Initially, I was going to say Italy, and I'm like, no, the flag isn't the right way. That's like the Hungarian flag. Yeah, it's like long ways. I thought it was like the Hungarian flag is like red, white, and green, but it's actually the fucking Italian flag. Initially, I thought it was the Italian flag, and I was like, I don't think that's the Italian flag. But now, when I look at it, it actually is the Italian flag. But it's a weird, like Xenix said, that is a weird aspect ratio for a flag because it's like a... That's not how the Italian flag is. Yeah, in that aspect ratio, that's what the Hungarian flag looks like. That's why I thought that's what it was. Yeah. It's a long flag. The flag is vertical instead of being horizontal. You know what I mean? Why is the flag so long? Fucking scum. So we got 42,309. We can't do another time guesser, dude. We can't. I'm gonna be here for fucking hours, dude. It's fucking 8:46 again, dude. It's 8:46 again, dude.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
Dude, I can't. I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning, man. Final Fantasy 15 is a great game. See you guys tomorrow. Final Fantasy 15 is a Pro and C. Okay. So let's do some shout outs for everybody that is on TikTok today. And then we'll move over to the folks from the Purple app. Hydrate? Hold on. We got to do a hydrate real quick. This will finish up the water in my bottle. Let's do some shout outs for everybody that was here today, man. We like to try and do as many shout outs as we can for all the family and folks that were here today. Let's do our shit. Let's do our hydrate real quick.
Chocolate rain. The school books say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain. The prisons make you wonder where it went.
On TikTok
Chocolate
right now.
Rain.
We have Janelli Beans. We have Taryn the Person. We have J. Chris. Reapers. And we have John McCano. Let's do some shout outs for everybody that was here on the Purple app, though. Luke was here. Jim Bob Jelly Balls.
We the best music.
Let's see who else was here for a long time. Bucko was here.
Thank you.
Chris Toro. Lesser Goblin. Viserion.
Welcome.
Light.
Bing bang.
Nate.
Dang it, Bobby.
Jay-Z.
Hey, yo.
And that is all it lets me see. Now, let's do some shout-outs for everybody that was here today on the Purple app. Shout out to Xenix.
Welcome.
Shout out to Richard.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to Pickled.
Bing bang.
Janelli Beans. Shadowfire.
Dang it, Bobby.
Buggykins. Log. Lisi. Charlie Star. E2275. Chaotic Neutral Hobbit. Lurker Extraordinaire. Greyflower. Gite is in here. What? And Proency. We had a lot of people. We had a lot of people who were here earlier. We had Daniel here. We had Rusty here. We had Chronopath here. We had Wine with Wolves here. We had who else am I missing? Who else am I missing that isn't here right now? I didn't see Anubis today. I don't think Anubis was here. Monkey went to sleep. Monkey was here. This is a shout out for all of those people, as well as the people who were here all day today, the people who continue to show up every single day, the people who are here 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 8 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, however many hours you guys decide to stay. This is for all of you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for everything you do here every single day, helping to grow this family and this community that we are building here together, man. I appreciate each and every one of you, from saying hello every day in the Discord to someday, dude, I was here once, like not too long ago, 7 days a week. I was here for 7 days. The people saying good morning on the Discord every day, sending pictures, sending memes, talking about random things. Also, Moon was here earlier, and Captain Dave. Shout out to them as well. This is a shout out for everybody, man. The people who are here every day, day in and day out, showing their support, engaging, having great conversations here that help to bring in new family members every day. This is for the real soldiers that help grow this family and community that we are building here together, man. I appreciate all of you guys for everything that you do, day in and day out. I would not be here if you guys were not continuing to show up and show love and hang out for hours and hours on end. So I just want to give this final shout out to everybody, man. The people who were here since day one, the day zeros, the day 347, the people who've been subscribed for 42 months, the people who've been here for however long, all of you guys. This is a shout out for everyone, man. I make sure to do this at the end of every stream just to let you guys know how much I appreciate all of you, man. We will be back tomorrow. 5:30 to 7:30 usual time. So we will be playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics. So hopefully we maybe beat this game. I mean, this chapter tomorrow. Maybe we beat the chapter tomorrow. Who knows? But until then, everybody have a lovely evening. We'll be on the Discord until we eventually fall asleep in like an hour. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you for everything that you do here. It is about that time. We will be back 5:30 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And I guess let's y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get to it. Stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Cue the outro music.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody have a lovely evening. We'll be bullshitting on the Discord. We'll be there tonight until we fall asleep. Tomorrow during the workday until we all reconvene again tomorrow. Until then, everybody have a lovely evening. Enjoy your day tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. And yeah, thank you all for constantly being here every day. Thank you all for the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Stay nasty. And love y'all.
Forget about it. How you doing?
Oh, nah. It's Titus, all right? It is not Titus.
Fuck the Yankees!
Let's do a stream where I drink so much caffeine that I have a heart attack live on stream and die. This is absurd.
Oh shit, he's climbing up the wall!
It's like the sky is melting.
Like, this game wouldn't be bad if the controls weren't like an absolute abomination.
Family, 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 family.
I don't have enough time to process information on here, dude. I gotta talk. I gotta play games. I gotta look handsome. I got a lot on my shoulders, dude.
Forget about it. How you doing?
Oh!